Welcome to Behind the Creation. This your boy Yon, and you already know, representing that like minds. Hey, today we're gonna break down one of my latest tracks called CNC. It stands for Cocky and Confident. It's a collaboration between myself and my brother Prophet Man. Quick backstory: Prophet Man and I go back to 6th grade, so like 30 plus years. Been homies ever since. Didn't really know that he was involved in music until the early 2000s when I graduated from recording school. I moved back to Kansas City, and he was already popping. He had a couple projects out, I think, at that time. One of my favorite tracks to this day is The Rapper. You know what I mean? If you ain't heard it, go check it out. It's one of the coldest tracks to date from his catalog, for me at least. He produced a couple tracks for me back then when I did the Trendsetter compilation. I think it was Lazy, and it was another one. I can't think of it right now, but he produced a couple tracks for me. And I don't think we really started collaborating until I got back into it. Like I told you guys in the last video, I was on a 10-year hiatus when I joined the military. I kind of shifted my focus and focused on my career. So music was a thing of the past. I didn't even think about it, honestly, until I moved back to Germany. Crazy how life works, right? Full circle, man. Like, it took me going back to my birth country, man, to pick the shit back up. Long story short, we created Like Minds. And, I hit my boy up for some production. And that's when we kind of built up our working relationship, you know what I mean? So we got... Prophet Man and I got several tracks together, man, and it's something special. When we collab, it's just organic, man. Like, the chemistry just comes so naturally, man, to where everything that we touch as a collective together is a timeless classic, honestly. You can go back, look back at everything that we have created, man. It's all timeless music, you know what I mean? So CNC is another one of those tracks that was sitting in the vault for a very long time. We started this process back in 2019, I believe. You know, it started the way it usually do. You know what I mean? Prophet Man would send me a couple tracks. I listen to it in my office, which is my car, as I'm driving back and forth to work, and I might come up with a melody or two, and I record that shit, send it back to P-Man. He'll give me a thumbs up, and then we kind of move forward with that. And that's kind of what happened. I sent the voice memo of the hook, I think back in 2019. P-Man he dug it, and we started putting the track together, you know what I'm saying? That was kind of like at a point too where I feel like that's probably one of my dopest verses, man, because, you know, I was dealing with multiple issues, man, trying to collaborate with people, you know what I mean? And people trying to hit me with all these crazy ass price tags. And it's like, man, we on the same scale. I can see if you are, more advanced than me, you're more popular. Okay, I can see that. I go ahead and pay you that money, right? But if we on the same platform, and actually at that point I was actually a little more popular and an international artist, bro, I'm not about to pay you that bread. That's why I said what I said in my verse, man. Trying to charge me $500 for a verse. I chuckle but laugh. Get my nigga P-Man the dad, but commits to killing this track. Around these youngsters running these laps, training like Balboa until my body collapsed. You know what I mean? Everything that I put out, man, it's real. It's reality music, reality bars, man. Like, it's real talk. Anyway, that's kind of how that track came into fruition. We were having issues with the hook because the original memo that I sent him, when I laid it down, like, I couldn't get the exact same hook the way I had initially sent it to him. And like we weren't comfortable with the hook. Like, the song was just sitting there, verses were done, but we just wasn't feeling the hook. Like, it needed something, you know what I mean? Shoot, fast forward, 2025, man, which was probably like one of my slowest years as far as creating. You know, I went through a lot in 25, a lot of transitions, man. So I didn't really have time to dabble in the music like that. But man, he ended up coming across that track and he recreated the beat. You know what I'm saying? He recreated the beat. He sent me that track, and man, I got goosebumps. I knew instantaneously that we had that we had what we needed to move this track forward, man. And Lord behold, man, like once he put the final touches on that beat, and we went back to the drawing board, piecing everything together, man, we knew it was a wrap. So yeah, CNC, man, that shit was in the vault from 2019 to 2025. Let that sink in, man. Whatever you worked on, you may think is not right at the moment. Hey, just put it to side, put it in your vault, and revisit that track, man. Years later, you never know, man. You might be sitting on a classic, bro. It just wasn't that time, and you didn't have everything you needed to, to move forward with it. One thing I would say, at least for me, man, I believe in the same quality over quantity. That's like with everything that I do. I'm not about to put out some half-ass shit or some whack shit that got my name attached to it, man. Like, my resume matters, man, and Profit Mate is the same way. We're not gonna put out half-ass work, you know what I mean? So it sat around for a long time until we got what we needed. But yeah, that's the behind the creation of CNC, Cocky and Confident. You know what I mean? It's not a egotistical song. It's just taking a sense of pride in what we bring to the table. You know what I mean? I say it all the time, man. Profit Mate to me is one of the coldest cats in KC, man. And not just because he's my homie, because I know what that boy can do, man. He a beast on the mic. You know what I'm saying? He definitely deserves to be in that category of one of the coldest in KC, man. And it's a few of them. We got some heat out there, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. KC got some dope-ass rappers. And Profit Mate deserves to be in that category for sure. And everything we touch is timeless, man. I encourage everybody to go revisit those tracks. Go to our catalog. Man, we got so many. Just go check them out, and let us know which one you like the most. But anyway, long story short, hey, behind the creations, Leon, Profit Mate, CNC. Make sure y'all tap in, check that out. You know what I mean? And do us one even better, man. Go actually download it, you know what I mean? Shoot us a little donation. We put a lot of energy and a lot of hard work into this music that we create. Shoot us a little donation, man. Even if it's $1, it's much appreciated. All right, wishing everybody a safe day. Continue to be productive, creative. Do not stop. Continue to chase your passion, man. Much love. And I'm out.